Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension, and when last we left off, we managed to find the cave that led from Buccaneer's Den to New Magincia, after, of course, giving that ghost the bottle of rum that he desperately wanted. Here we have found Katrina, the sole resident of a town that's been all but destroyed by the magic of the columns. We have agreed to help Katrina get rid of the alpha wolf that is attacking her flock, and also get rid of the vultures that now call this place home. And I see you have a cough, Katrina. Get well soon. We know where the vultures are.
Have you cleared out the wolves and vultures?
No, I haven't.
Avatar, unless you are humble enough to help the common folk with their problems, you will surely not be able to use the sigil of humility.
Katrina, I was literally on the way to take care of those problems for you. Also, if you're admonishing me for my lack of humility, maybe it's you who isn't the humble one. But either way, we are going to go and take care of those vultures first, because the vultures are up there. And there is a nest that we can maybe deal with. We were told that they don't like fire, and we have plenty of that in the form of our linear spells, so, it would seem like you want to, have at thee. Either way, we're going to jump up to here, and a little bit more, and we're going to take this gold, and then fire. That should do it. Yep, I think that's done it. However, you two appear to be, caught in a glitch. You're stuck in my nest, you are stuck in the ground. Let me help you. And let me help you. And now, it is burnt out. I think I had to get rid of them for that to happen. So we have dealt with one of the things that is wrong here. Now let us find that alpha wolf. And we're going to have to, oh dear, we appear to be stuck on the wrong side of this here. Can we jump over? No, we can't. Well, we can maybe get over here? Maybe? Let's try a jump. And we managed it! Aha! We managed to salvage that situation. Now let us find that alpha wolf. The alpha wolf is probably the largest wolf that we can... Well, someone's trying to attack me. Where are you? Are you... I doubt you're... Then again, maybe you are up there. Let's see if we can jump up to here. Then over to... Can we climb up here? No, can't climb up there. You know, I'm probably doing this, considering that I'm standing on something that is exceptionally thin. I highly doubt we are meant to be here. But I'll give it a go. Why not? I nearly managed to get over to there. Can I jump over to... No, I can't jump over to there. There's probably a more sensible way of travelling about. First, I need to see if there actually is the alpha wolf up there, and I don't think there is. So, we need to find where that wolf resides. We've seen wolves out and about. If I take care of the wolf that is across the way, that should be a good start. Then again, there's a wolf over there that is probably the one I want to deal with. So, let us slide down to here. Aha! The Avatar has mad sliding skills. Also, I hope we're not trapped here. We are not. Good. Let's go over there and see if that is the alpha wolf. We do have plenty of rocks to fling at that wolf if we need to. Also, we are a little low on mana right now, but resting should restore that. Now, this island has you. And another wolf, and... Ah! That's the alpha wolf for definite. You're not going to try and have at thee with me. Good. I'm going to save before I fight you, because you very well could be a problem. Even for me, with all of my equipment, you could be a problem. Hello. Looks like somebody tried to live here, and unfortunately perished. tiny amount of gold here I'm going to take before I have at thee with you. Have at thee! You do not look happy that I'm doing that. Oh, you do not. That should soften you up. Now let's go. Have at thee! And that's the end of the Alpha Wolf, and we gained 80 gold. Quite a lot of gold. Anything else here? There is a shepherd's crook if we wanted to use one as a weapon. It's not a very good weapon, so we won't. And with that, the wolves are gone. We have dealt with the vultures, and we have dealt with the wolves, which means we are done here. We won't be able to get back this way, though. We're going to have to go the long way around, which means a bit of swimming. We can do that, though. The beach is right there. Also, we are, again, a master of sliding. This music is just so serene and calm. One of the things I've said a few times that I really love about this game is that the soundtrack is beautiful. It so wonderfully encapsulates the majesty and beauty and mystery of Britannia. And this tune has a calm, tranquil peace about it, but also a hint of sorrow. A hint of sorrow at what has been lost. That is the... well, that is a building that is collapsed that we've looked at before. I was just looking at it and accidentally slid all the way down. It's okay though. We can just slide down here and then make our way up the long way round. Eventually, it's my hope that people will again return to New Magincia, provided, of course, we can cleanse the Shrine of Humility. We aren't going to get many people living here if they are full of pride. Now, cross the bridge. I imagine eventually they will repurpose this into a proper bridge, get rid of the bits on the side, and secure it a bit more. It'll make a fine bridge. I've done what you asked of me, Katrina. The vultures and the wolves have been taken care of. Now can I have the crook?
I've cleared out the wolves and vultures. May I now have the sigil?
Oh, yes, of course. You have helped me more than you can imagine. I hope, for the sake of all Britannia, that your quest is successful, old friend.
You've been given the Crook of Humility. Marvelous.
Is there anything else I can do to help you?
No, nothing else.
No thank you, Katrina. Goodbye.
Well, goodbye, Avatar. Please come back to see me if I can be of any assistance.
I'm sure you will be in the future, but right now, we have exactly what we need. This. The Crook of Humility. And we're going to have to put that in a pouch along with all of our other essential things. Let's see, do we need a... we could actually drink this healing potion right now. Make a little bit of space for the crook. Don't ask how that thing can fit in the pouch. It's a very awesome pouch.
Avatar, thank you again for taking care of the wolves and vultures. The goats seem happier already. Is there anything else I can do to help you?
She's not going to say anything about how she was not being so humble. Not yet, anyway.
No thank you, Katrina. Goodbye.
Well, goodbye, Avatar.
So long. Now we need to find that area to the northwest of her home. If we stand there, we can then summon the shrine. Is it over here? Yep, this looks very distinct. Let us save before we do so, though, because we may be on a bit of a journey once we do. Meant to stand here. Do we have to throw ourselves down? We may very well have to. Let's do that. Down here. And over here. Yes, this may very well be it. Somewhere. Or is it there? Yep, those stepping stones are pointing us in that direction. It's probably there that we need to go to. Darn it. We're not going to be able to jump back up there. Well, I think it's time to load the game, don't you? That's why I made a save there. Let us instead not do that and use these here to get to where we need to be. And now we'll start jumping. Here and here, there and here. You can actually swim, by the way, from Buccaneer's Den to New Magincia. It is very tricky to do so, though. You need to be in a very particular place when you start swimming, and you need to take a very particular route, otherwise you will drown. But it is possible. It's actually how I got to New Magincia the first time round that I ever played. Definitely not the way they intend you to do this, though, because they expect you to naturally use the cave that's mentioned. But I think here is where we need to be. And this is when here is not where we're meant to be. Actually, I think here is where we're meant to be. Let's instead go here. This looks very prominent. There we go! We are humble enough that the ruins of the shrine have appeared. In a very clunky mechanical way from the sounds of it. Also, there is a series of stones over there. I believe that is where the moon gate will be later. Either way, we must go here. And speak the mantra.
Speak now the mantra of humility.
It is Lum.
Avatar, humbly do I request thine aid. I am corrupt. Please find and bring to me the sigil and mantra of humility, and the glyph of pride. If thou canst do this, then shall I again be pure.
And here we are, in the underwater city of Ambrosia, inhabited by the gargoyles. For they have become full of pride, so it makes sense that we go here to seek out the way to the dungeon where we can get to the column. And the Avatar is dancing again! Oh, Avatar, I know you're itching to explore this new place, but trust me, we need you not to dance right now. We need to save right now, because this place is full of danger. Danger for us. Greetings.
Cannot speak to you. Too be busy.
Fair enough. Can I speak with you?
Kill me. To go.
I'm not going to kill you.
Ah, to have made mistake. To have thought you winged. To see now you are wingless. And to be human. To have come join us, perhaps.
Join you? Who are you? And why do you fear the winged?
Who are you?
To be called X-for-Lem, the leader of the wingless master race. To be stronger than the winged oppressors. To know that you must be proud to stand now with me. To know this is understandable.
Oh, I see what's happened here. Pride has filled both the winged and the wingless gargoyles, and they are at each other's throats. In a city isolated from the rest of Britannia, this place is likely to have fared little better than New Magincia.
Why do you fear the winged?
To know they are jealous. And to not want others to know that we are better. To be treated as slaves. To be thought stupid. And to be told we're not as good as winged. To have seen several wingless killed by winged. And know we will win this civil war. To kill the evil winged.
Yep, there's a civil war going on here. That's gonna be a messy thing.
But aren't the winged gargoyles the leaders?
To side with the evil winged ones. To take for granted my help. To be killed.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I think we might accidentally have started a fight here. And we're sliding. That's something else we're doing. You're going to hurt. Oh, you're definitely going to hurt. Also, you're going to stun me. I actually don't want to fight you here. But that is something that can happen if you do end up saying the wrong thing. So I'm going to load the game. And we are not going to have at thee with him. Instead, we're just going to have our conversation and leave. We may even see if we pander to his pride, if we can get some more information out of him.
Tell me to go. To have made,
Let's ask who he is first again.
Who are you?
to be called, to know,
And we will ask why he fears the winged.
Why do you fear the winged?
to know they are, to be done, to have,
And now, the pandering.
You are truly a wise leader.
to know you must be very proud to join us, to see that we are the true master race.
And now, we can ask about Ambrosia. This is what I was hoping for. Also, you could have dialed back the sarcasm a tiny bit, Avatar. Just a bit. Also, seams on the helmet. Now you can't unsee them.
Can you tell me about Ambrosia?
To have truly been the drones who built this place of wonder, not the winged oppressors. To have never received credit or thanks for our work. To look around and see the firm beams, the solid glass that keeps us safe.
Glass. I fear this may go horribly wrong sooner rather than later. But for now, we must be going.
I must be going. Farewell.
So long! This time, there was no combat, which is awesome. Also, how did we get here? Did we get here via a magical portal? Probably, but we certainly didn't go through the glass. Now, there's a fair amount for us to read here. If we read the thing outside, this is... To know the sacred way of singularity lies within. Also, winged gargoyle there. The wingless gargoyles will not attack us. Some of the winged ones will. All begins with the three principles: control, passion, and diligence. From control springs direction. Control combines with passion to give balance, and diligence joins with the control to provide precision. The absence of control, passion, and diligence is chaos. There's also a weird humming noise over there, and we've managed to make this crystal appear. Let's read this now. All begins with the three principles: control, passion, and diligence. From passion springs feeling. Control combines with passion to give balance. Passion combines with diligence to yield achievement. The absence of control, passion, and diligence is chaos. These are sounding very similar to the principles of the virtues, and that's because they are exceptionally similar. Ultima 6 was very much about the discovery of this. All begins with the three principles: control, passion, and diligence. From diligence springs persistence. Passion combines with diligence to yield achievement, and diligence joins with control to provide precision. The absence of control, passion, and diligence is chaos. And with that, we receive this book that we can read. Let's read it. All begins with the three principles: control, passion, and diligence. From control springs direction. From passion springs feeling. From diligence springs persistence. But these three virtues are no more important than the other five. Control combines with passion to give balance. Passion combines with diligence to yield achievement. And diligence joins with control to provide precision. The absence of control, passion, and diligence is chaos. Thus, the absence of the principles points towards the seventh virtue: order. Three principles unify to form singularity. This is the eighth virtue, but is also the first, because within singularity can be found all the principles, and thus all the virtues. That disappears. That disappears. That disappears. And they combine to give us that there. And to also make that open up. This here is a power cube. We want this. Unfortunately, we cannot use the power cube where it needs to be yet because we can't fly. yet. Though we could potentially climb things, though climbing is only going to get us so far. It's going to get us to here, and then to here. We can't really jump over to there, though there is a spell binding circle there. We really need to be able to fly. So let us instead head this way and try our best to find a way to fly. There's this place here that we can look at, and there's quite a lot here. And there's you. The first things first, going to take this, and you're not actually going to attack me.
To think it curious that you have come here, human. To know that this is not the safest of places for humans.
Indeed it is
to
not.
realize that not all gargoyles are as understanding and open-minded as I. And that you are in great danger here.
That we are. Let's talk.
To ask why you have come down here amongst the gargoyles. To look and marvel at our wonderful dome and superior technology, perhaps?
You are not entirely consumed by your pride, though you are well on the way to being so. Let's ask why we're in danger.
Why am I in danger here?
To know that you are in danger because you are the Avatar. To know that you are the false prophet spoken of in the Book of Prophecy.
You do realize that that whole thing was cleared up in Ultima 6, the false prophet, right? You found out that I wasn't in fact the false prophet and everything was good? No? Oh dear, it would seem some of them have fallen back to very old ways of thinking. And we really shouldn't be asking this because we know, but we will ask just because it's there.
What is the Book of Prophecy?
To remember that the Book of Prophecy is the grand and holy gargoyle book that tells the prophecy of the gargoyle people. To know that the book identified you, the Avatar, as the false prophet. Finally, to know that the book promised that you will bring about the destruction of the gargoyle race.
I don't like the sound of that, and I highly doubt the Avatar is going to do it. I mean, we've no desire to destroy the gargoyle people. We went out of our way to save the gargoyle people in Ultima 6. But we'll ask this anyway. We want more information about this if nothing else. We want to try our best to avoid this happening.
So you think that I will destroy your race?
To know that the prophecy will be fulfilled. To know that the book is never wrong. To know that all of the wonderful things possessed by the gargoyles, the Book of Prophecy is the greatest. To tell you that many gargoyles would seek to prevent you from destroying us. But also to know that anything prophesied by the book cannot be changed. To therefore accept the prophecy and mourn the loss of the greatest of civilizations.
But we don't want to destroy you.
But I do not plan to destroy your people.
To be sure that you will, though, because it is the third sign. To remind you that it was prophesied long ago that you would desecrate our most holy shrine. To remind you further that it was prophesied that our most holy artifact, the Codex, would be stolen, and that was done. Then to remember that it was prophesied that the false prophet would descend into the earth and cause the earth itself to collapse, and that was done. And now, to see you again means that the third sign is near, and what is left of our race will surely be destroyed.
Referring to the collapsing of the Earth, that is the Stygian Abyss becoming unstable after the Avatar took the Codex at the end of Ultima 4. This is what made the gargoyles leave their home and caused all of the friction that culminated in Ultima 6. It would seem like this gargoyle is resigned to oblivion, but we don't want to destroy the gargoyle race. Even if a prophecy says that we will, we're going to do all we can to prevent it. Also, that helmet is seriously clipping now. We need to get some information from you, like investigating the columns.
I'm investigating the columns that are causing problems on the surface.
To know and be happy that we gargoyles do not suffer from such problems. To have superior technology that keeps us safe and unaffected by such trivial things. To be happy that our vast intelligence brought us here to our safe and happy paradise.
No problems at all, then? Because I've been hearing grumblings of a civil war.
So you've had no problems down here?
To admit that not everything is perfect. To tell you that our Queen Tsar is very upset. However, to know that nothing is ever completely perfect, but to come close. To be very proud of my race and our accomplishments.
Why is the Queen angry?
Why is your queen angry?
To see that she is angry because the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom has been taken from the Void and cannot be viewed. To also be angry about this. To know that the Codex is the holy book of the gargoyles, not only the humans.
We kind of know where that is, and we're not going to tell you because that would make you quite angry. Instead, we're going to ask about looking for the entrance of Hythloth.
I am looking for Hythloth. Can you help me?
To speak to Wislam. To go to his house. But to need to fly because Wislam's house is floating. To be the only one who knows Hythloth.
Okay, but why do you tell me this?
Why do you tell me this?
To know that you are at risk here. To understand you did not seek to be the destroyer of a race. And to not wish you harm. To remind you that others in Ambrosia remember the prophecy. To be careful. To have need to leave now.
Thank you. For all of the pride that is within your heart, you have been most helpful and most honest and frank with me. And I appreciate that. Let's quickly read this book. Or not read this book because we can't read gargoyle. Here's the translation. The Book of Circles. All begins with the three principles: control, passion, and diligence. From control springs direction, from passion springs feeling, from diligence springs persistence. But these three virtues are no more important than the other five. We have read most of this. This is the eighth virtue, but it's also the first. Singularity can be found in all the principles, and thus all the virtues. A circle has no end. It continues forever, with all parts equally important in the success of the whole. Our society is the same. It too continues forever, with all members and all virtues equal parts of a unified whole. And with that, folks, we have Ambrosia to explore. And we need to be very careful about exploring it, because, we are not safe here. That gargoyle was indeed right. We are at risk because there are many who believe, again, that we are the false prophet, who will bring about the doom of the entire gargoyle race. We're certainly going to try and prevent that from happening, but we need to get to Hythloth so that we can prevent the Guardian's Column from enacting its corrupting influence on the virtue of humility. Perhaps that will not only save the people of Britannia, but also the gargoyles of Ambrosia as well. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. And also, we have no more magic. It's gone! Hopefully we won't need that in the near future. Hopefully. Later.